All right, gang. We're back for another video, gang. All right, gang. In this video, we're going to be breaking down strategies. Give y'all more confidence to get in this market. To get in these trades. As trading with your live money, a lot of factors come up when you're actually trading with your live money, and it can be difficult. It can be overwhelming looking at candlestick patterns all day. All these candlesticks represent 15-minute candlesticks. So it can be overwhelming looking at candlestick patterns all day. So I just wanted to give y'all more strategies to help with your psychology, to help you get in this market and make money in this market. All right, gang. So again, you can see right here we have a new strategy going on here. We have enter here, enter here, enter here. So all the times we could have entered at in this market, we have it on here. These are all the times you could have entered in this market. We're gonna break that down right now. All right, so gang, this is the first time you could have entered in this market. At take profit 14, we already know. I showed you already through fundamentals that price went all the way up to 1974, and I showed you all that through the news already, and then I showed you that that price was going to do that. And we're going to break it down now. Let's break it down. Actually, break down the market. We know about the news. We know about, because of the news and what's going on with Joe Biden and President, Vladimir Putin in Ukraine. We already know about that. So, I already broke that down. Let's actually break this move down. So, I hope this helps with your psychology. As Forrest is about your psychology. So we're going to break this move down. So, gang, so price goes all the way to 1974. And then we see at 1974, we see our tweezer top pattern right here. We have to put everything together. So once price goes to take profit 14, our psychological level, take profit 14, it shows us this tweezer top pattern. First top will be in the overall direction of the trend, and the second top will be in the direction that the trend is following in. And you can see it's a downtrend. We see a tweezer top pattern at take profit 14, our psychological level 1794. I already showed you that, or told you that once price goes all the way up to here to take profit 14, 1974, price will shoot all the way back down, and it shot all the way back down from February 24th to February 24th, 2022 in one day, from February 24th from 1974 to 1878, it shot all the way back down in one day. Okay, from February 24th, 2022 to February 24th, 2022. Gang. All right. So of course you could have swing traded this, you could have a day traded this, obviously you could have day traded this, and we'll talk about that in a second. But let's just break this down of where you could have entered at in this market, and you could have got in for trades. So at our psychological level, take profit 14, it does show our candlestick pattern at the top of an uptrend. At the top of take profit 14, at the top of this uptrend, if price was in an uptrend before this, when price was all in an uptrend, all the way up to take profit 14. If price was in an uptrend, got all the way up to take profit 14, all these candlestick patterns will appear at the top of an uptrend. Tweezer top pattern, we have a bearish engulfing pattern, black Marubozo candlestick patterns, you see them, even star patterns, and black candlestick patterns, black Marubozo candlestick patterns pushing all the way down to take profit 8. As we go back up to 1974, take profit 14, our first enter, we could have entered right here for our first entry. If we're still going over entries and where we can enter at, extremely important to make money in this market. You have to put everything together, and you have to, where you enter at in this market will determine if you're going to make money or if you're going to lose money ultimately. That has a lot to do why you're making money or you're losing money in this market. So we have to go over that. That's extremely important, where you enter in this market. You enter at the wrong time in the market, you can lose money, you can get stopped out, you can actually lose your real money in this market, in Forex. So we have to go over this again. I show y'all already examples, but we're gonna switch it up. I'm giving you new trading strategies. All right, gang. So at the top of 1974, take profit 14. We start tweezer top pattern again. Tweezer top pattern is yellow candlestick will be in the direction that the trend was going in. The first top will be in the direction that the trend was going in, and the second top will be in the direction that that the trend is going in, heading in. We see the second top is black, and then we see black candlesticks all the way down to take profit 8. So this is tweezer top pattern at the top of an uptrend, take profit 14. We will see these. You will see this candlestick pattern. We see our first entry right here with this tweezer top pattern, and then we see price go from 1974 all the way down to 1950. You know, it goes all the way down to 1950. Let me just draw that real fast. Let me draw the horizontal ray of where price went at. You know, it stopped right at it stopped right here. You know, boom. Let me actually go back. That's kind of cool, but let me just go here real fast. It stops at 1950. Boom, right here. It stops right here. You know, and this is gonna be our first trade. You know, from take profit 14, it goes right to take profit 13. Could have gotten an entry from 1974, 1973, all the way down to 1950. It stops there. Boom. Right. Okay, this is how you could have gotten this trade. At the top of the uptrend, when price get all the way up here, it'll shoot back down. It shows us our Tweezer top pattern, our psychological level, take profit 14, and then it breaks through take profit 14 after showing us this Tweezer top pattern. Price, you know, this is appears at the top of the uptrend, letting us know we're now in a downtrend. It shows us our Tweezer top pattern. We could have gotten for a first entry right here, take profit 14, 1974, and it shoots all the way down to 1950. Boom. And we could have got out the trade from 1974 to 1950. You could have got out the trade, took profit, boom, depending on your lot size. Could have been a couple hundred easily, you know, a couple thousand easily, you know, depending on your lot size, you know. And now you're in profit as price goes from 1974 all the way down to 1950. Boom, you're in profit, you know, and you could have got out the trade, made a couple hundred, couple thousand easily. Boom, get out the trade, right? Boom. Then price goes back up. After that, we see price go back up from 1950. We see price go back up all the way up to take profit 14 again, 1965 though this time. First time was 1974. Second time, after we see price stop at here at 1950, it shoots back up to 1965, right? Then it shows us at 1965, we can enter again for another trade. It shows us again at 1965, take profit 14 level, you know, exactly at take profit 14 level 1965. It shows us what? A bearish engulfing pattern. Black candlestick is engulfing this yellow candlestick. This is one of our candlestick patterns that are formed at the top of this uptrend. We're still, you know, at the top of this uptrend, you know, or, you know, price is making what? Structure. Once price makes a lower low, you know, shows us this Tweezer top pattern and makes a lower low from 1974 all the way down to 1950. It makes a lower low. You know, price won't just keep going lower and lower and lower. No, it will make a lower high back up to 1965. Take profit 14, it makes a lower high. Once price makes a lower high, we know in a downtrend, once we have to wait until price makes a lower high to get back in for another trade. We could got back in once price made this lower high at 1965 for an entry. And what on top of this is at our psychological level, take profit 14, and it shows us a bearish engulfing pattern, black candlestick engulfing this yellow candlestick, right? Boom, got in for an entry at 1965. Boom, got in for an entry, and we could have got back in for an entry and for a second entry, boom. And what does price do after it makes a lower high? It makes a bearish engulfing pattern at 1965 or psychological level, and then once price makes a lower high, it will make what? A lower low. Boom! It makes a lower low all the way down to 1945. Literally, really, it stops at 1951. Let's be honest. It stops at 1951 real fast and goes back up to 1955. You know, it stops right here. Boom. I could show you right here with this candlestick. Not the black one, not the one that's highlighted, the one before it. It stops right here at 1950, at 1950, 51. You know, literally. Then it goes back up to 1955. We could have got back in at 1955 for another entry. Boom. It shows us what? A black Marubozo candlestick. This is a black Marubozo candlestick. And let's know that we're in a downtrend. Sellers are in complete control, and you could have gotten for a third entry at 1955 and roll this all the way down to what? Take profit. You know, this is still take profit 14 area, you know, and you're still in take profit 14 area. Then price, you know, this is all still take profit for. This is all take profit. Oh, this is take profit 13 area. You know, price was in take profit 14 area in 1974, 1965 is take profit 14 area. You know, just at 1965. This is a break above take profit 14 area. This is exactly at take profit 14 area. You know, when it shows us our second entry. You know, and our third entry, you know, it breaks below 19 take profit 14 to take profit 13. Our third entry, it shows us a black